The first Anglo-Maratha War ended with the Salbai Agreement in the year 1782. Peshwa Madhavrao II, he became the king of the Marathas. But the factions were there which were not happy about it. And Lord Wellesley, the then Governor General, was waiting for an opportunity to meddle in the affairs of the Marathas. He was interested in somehow gaining control over the Marathas. But the Marathas, as such, they were strong. Internal disturbances might have been there, but still Marathas were going very strong. So Wellesley did not want to take them off-handed all of a sudden and then face defeat. So Lord Wellesley, he came out with a three-pronged policy. The first one was subsidiary alliance, a policy through which he can gain control over the Indian kings, one. The second one was the way to wage wars continuously with the Marathas. Marathas should be kept engaged throughout in some war or the other. So they will not be able to consolidate themselves. Heavy expenditure will get incurred over wars. Marathas will remain weak. Number three, he wanted the British to administer all the localities and kingdoms here in India. Every part, each and every nook and corner of the country should come into the possession of the British, and British should be supreme and they should rule. Three aspects. First one, subsidiary alliance. I will discuss in detail now. Number two, continuously keep waging wars so that enemy will not have any time to take rest. Number three, administer as much Indian territory as possible. Take entire India into control. Highly ambitious Wellesley was. No doubt, Wellesley succeeded. In his regime, he succeeded. He built up the British Empire. But huge expenses got incurred. Let us see what subsidiary alliance is now. Subsidiary alliance was signed by the British and it became a policy in the year 1798. Under this, Indian kings, Indian emperors can enter into an agreement with the British. What for? For their own safeguard, their own protection. That's how the British depicted. Wellesley said, Lord Wellesley, he declared, this policy is being brought into force for the benefit of Indian kings, to give protection to the local kings. But actually, that was not true. There was a hidden policy. There was a hidden reason in it. What was the hidden object? To bring local kings under British control. When you make the Indian kings more and more dependent on the British, automatically the British will gain supremacy. The British will be able to take each and every part of the country under their control. So Wellesley was very cunning. He was very clever in planning and laying a trap for the Indian kings. Let's see the subsidiary alliance in detail now. Point 1. The king has to keep British Army. A contingent of the British Army will be there in the kingdom of the local king. If a king wants to enter into subsidiary alliance, what is alliance? Alliance is an agreement. It is a pact. Ally. Two people or two parties or two governments coming into close alliance. So the king has to keep the British Army. A contingent of the British Army will be in the kingdom. It did not end only there. Entire expenditure of the army will have to be looked after by the king. The British will not spend a pie. How do you find it? So the British had army, expenditure of which would be taken care of by the local king. So expenditure is on the local king. So Wellesley lowered much of his expenditure by handing over the responsibility to the Indian kings. So a British regiment will be in the king's will be the kingdom, and they will look after the safeguarding of the king, no doubt. Whenever the British want the army, they can take it away. On the other hand, the expenditure of the army will have to be looked after by the king. Let's come to the third. British resident would stay in the kingdom. The British will post a high-level official who would be called as resident, and he will get posted in the kingdom. He will be there in the court of the king. He will be there physically present in the kingdom, watching all developments. When they signed the subsidiary alliance, the British wanted the king to be totally submitting to the British. He should not think of any other plan. Fourth, no European can be appointed without British permission. If some Europeans or European groups, maybe Dutch, the French or the Portuguese, the king wants to take their help, he cannot. He has to apply to the British and take their permission. They have to tell the British resident, he will take up the matter, and then decision will be taken. They won't permit. So no contact with any other European nation. Next, no pact or agreement with others other than the British. The king cannot enter into any agreement or pact with any other Indian king or a foreign power. It is said the king's regime is totally sealed by the British. All for what? These five, they played in favor of the British. In return, what would the Indian king get? The British will give all the needed protection to the king from any internal riot, revolt or external aggression. If the neighbor declares a war on that kingdom, the king will be helped by the British. If there is an internal revolt, riot by some opposing group, then the British will quell the riot. This was subsidiary alliance. A beautiful trap laid by Wellesley to trap all the Indian kings one by one. We see the beauty here onwards. He was cunning. He did his best for the British. The British grew like anything. Their empire grew like anything under Lord Wellesley. Now, we will discuss about the Second Anglo-Maratha War. So, these are all the developments that have taken place. What is the Second Maratha War, Anglo-Maratha War? 1803 to 1805. the Peshwas were ruling, Madhava Rao Peshwa. The second was ruling the Maratha kingdom, but other Maratha chieftains who are not a part of the kingdom. There were many kingdoms. Each Maratha family had its kingdom. They were not happy with Madhava Rao Peshwa the second. It is a fight for supremacy, a rivalry, a family rivalry to gain the maximum benefit and see that they rule. So it was a power fight. It is a fight for the supreme power. And Holkars and Scindias fought with each other. Peshwas were ruling, Peshwas were getting all the benefit from the British, no doubt. On the other hand, Holkars and Scindias, they fought. Yashwant Rao and Daulat Rao, they represented the two factions. There was a big fight. They were trying to establish control over the Peshwas. Actually, the ultimate aim was to somehow take a supreme role and subdue the Peshwas, because the Peshwas were going strong. Balaji Rao, Peshwa Balaji Rao II, he was the Peshwa now. He was the Peshwa who was ruling the Maratha kingdom. Holkars, they declared war on Peshwas. Holkars defeated the Peshwas. For that, even Scindias rendered their help. When Peshwas got defeated, Peshwas approached the British. Wellesley was waiting. That's what he said. Wellesley had laid the trap. He knew this internal rivalry among the different Maratha families will weaken them, and someday, one by one, these will definitely approach me. Then I will be able to meddle with the affairs. So Peshwas approached the British. Lord Wellesley, he was a very opportunistic and cunning man. I told you, he was waiting for that. He wanted to meddle in the politics there, Maratha politics. Peshwas were told by Wellesley to sign the subsidiary alliance. We will give you all the support, provided you sign the subsidiary alliance. So the Treaty of Basin, they entered into the Treaty of Basin. The subsidiary alliance was signed. Peshwas did not have any other way out. If Peshwas had not signed that, Holkars would have gained supremacy. To keep Holkars at bay, they needed the support of the British, support of Wellesley. So now, after the Peshwas signed the subsidiary alliance, the internal rivalry developed further. It did not get quelled. It did not get quelled. The Holkars, the Gwaliors, the Scindias, the Bonsleys, all opposed the treaty. They started saying, this you should not have done. It's not true of the Maratha blood. You should not have entered into subsidiary alliance with the British. You have walked into their court now. So they all opposed. Even Peshwa was feeling sometimes that he had done a mistake by entering the subsidiary alliance. So Lord Wellesley now sent his army, and Peshwas defeated all other factions of the Marathas. All other factions. The British forces, they were strong. They supported the Peshwas. And by the time the war was won, Wellesley was beckoned by the British Parliament. British Parliament was going through the accounts. They said, too much of expenditure on wars. What is it? Things are not going on well. Is it necessary that we should fight so many wars? Wellesley is moving in the wrong direction. He is spending too much on the military and wars. Actually, it was a policy of Wellesley. And he was called back. Once Wellesley moved back to Britain, peace prevailed here. Because it was a warning from their parliament. Don't be thirsty over wars. Thirsty, war-mongering nature, British Parliament did not approve. So there, Wellesley, his exit brought about peace in central India. There we close this video, we move on to the next.